Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of SSW. It is I, as always, your commentary host, here to hang out with you for another wonderful episode of SSW. And coming out first, ladies and gentlemen, we have... Oh, goodness gracious, that is low. Ladies and gentlemen, we have coming out to the ring first, Nick Harris, a man who is looking to take every opponent that comes his way on the pile driver lane. As now, how's that? Do you turn it up again? As now, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Harris is making his way to the ring. How's everybody doing? It's a wonderful Wednesday. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 o'clock, wherever you may be. We are happy you have tuned in to hang out with us today. That music sounding good now? And this is exactly how you want to start off But ladies and gentlemen, aside from this matchup we're about to see, which is Nick Harris go one-on-one with Carlos Rivera, we're going to be checking out some more of that tag team tournament action. And I do want to mention, we've had a substitution, a little bit of change here in SSW. Matt Savior has worked out a contract agreement, which has brought back the previous tag team championships, which does in fact mean, and ladies and gentlemen, wait a second, Carlos Rivera making his way to the ring, but that's not... Look who's coming out with him. Remind me, I need to make an ace managerial attire so he don't come out like this. But ladies and gentlemen, the ace, fresh off of his loss a week ago now, I should say, against Kevin Storm. It looks like he's realigned himself. Carlos Rivera. Maybe trying to get Rivera some wins here to get him put into the Silver Crown division. And but as I was saying, we are going to be giving back the tag team championships to the previous men who did not lose them before the company shut down. We will be reinstating their reign immediately. Which means instead of this tag team tournament being for those vacant belts, they will be a #1 contendership to face off against the reunited God's Hand. Look at this. Carlos Rivera now pushing Nick up against those ropes. And a clean break between these two men. Stiff shot right after, though. And our main event tonight will be Vlad taking on Uptown JB, as Vlad, of course, a Silver Crown here in SSW, wants to make a known fact that he is willing to compete anytime, any place. Oh, big kick. Oh, dunking it. Oh, slipped outside the ring, Carlos. Look at this. These men, back and forth action. Neither man getting the upper hand. Big chop right across the chest. Big backbreaker. Oh, my. And Nick Harris could be looking to take advantage here. But no. Frankensteiner. Into a bottom rope moonsault. An ace on the outside. Pretty happy, I'm sure, with what Carlos is doing. How's everybody doing today? Ooh. Beautiful springboard drop kick. Able to propel himself off that bottom rope. Ace. Hey, ref. Ooh, big elbow right in the back of the head. It's not Carlos looking to take advantage here. Deep in that corner, and that turnbuckle pad is exposed there, ladies and gentlemen. Double foot stomp right in the back of the head. And only a 2 count. And oh! Beautiful move, but look at this. The ref having to deal with what I assume Ace taking off that turnbuckle pad. Get some betting up here. This betting will not be up for very long, ladies and gentlemen, but please get your betting in. Look, big back elbow. Look at this. Now trying to restart this matchup in his favor. Nick Harris, wait a second. Ace slides the table into the ring. Kick to the midsection. Double underhook. Looking for a pile driver, maybe. No, flipped him up for a powerbomb, but Rivera was able to take him right down. And look at the smug look on the King of Hearts. Forearm right to the face. And a second one. Sling blade take him down, and now Rivera trying to move this matchup back into his corner. And the rep only gets a 2 count. Before Nick pops that shoulder up, and ladies and gentlemen, he's got to be thinking, what exactly does he need to do tonight? Beautiful Hurricane Rana takedown. Off the rope here. What on earth? Oh! Big drop kick levels the seated Harris. Carlos on the top rope. Double knees. No! Off the rope. Big knee right to that midsection. And these boys are trying to keep the upper hand, not allow anyone to get too far. But Nick is crawling into the wrong corner. Nick, careful. That turnbuckle pad is exposed. Oh, no. What on earth is Carlos thinking? Oh, beautiful arm drag. Springboard assisted. Deep in the other corner. Double foot stomp right to the chest. Into the pin. 1, 2. No! A crowd chanting for it again. Picking it back up, the refs attending to that turnbuckle pad in the corner. Double foot stop. No, stop. Kicked out the leg. Wait a second. Nick. Roll up, but the Raven isn't looking. She looks. And look at this. Carlos is right back on top of this action. Calling Nick to his feet. Middle rope Hurricane Rana could be all she wrote for this man. And no, look at ground and pound assault now. Off the rope. Wheelbarrow. Big Bulldog. Carlos needs to put him away here, but what is he thinking? Drop kick right across the side of the face. Oh my goodness. Dancing as he gets back to his feet. Forearm. And look at this beautiful combination into a tornado kick. Drop kick right across the side of the face. And what is he thinking? Big double axe handle here. And a beautiful sleeper slam right to the mat. Carlos is looking to take the matchup right into his control. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations. Picking up a strong win here in SSW already, Carlos. Aligning yourself with the ace. As after our first matchup, we do like to run a nice little ad break to get them out of the way, so that way we can get some more matches here uninterrupted. But for those of you who don't have to wait, and look at this, sliding that table in Ace, what were you thinking? What on earth did you think that table was going to do? I want to ask everybody how they're doing. I want to check in on people. Make sure we got everybody who knows. Tonight, we're going to see Leonidas in action. We're going to see Vlad in action. Yuri's going to be in action. Of course, we have those tag team tournament matches now, in which the old gods, a debuting team, is going to be taking on another debuting team. And you see Lord in the chat, you can't win against the house. As we move on into our next matchup of the evening, like I said, we're going to get a nice ad break out right here. Before this matchup starts. It should start shortly. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to prep that, doofus. Or you can lie to me completely. It didn't say the ad was running. Alright, whatever. We're just moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, as the Cosmic Connection look to make their way to the ring tonight. As Max Lightning is looking to take off Todori. And you know, the Cosmic Connection looking to make an impact. Max Lightning has picked up not one, but 2 consecutive victories against Leonidas. And it is shaking the foundation of SSW to its core, really. Moving on to try to get some victories over some other competitors, but everyone's still talking about the bloodbath that he had last week where he was bleeding on halfway on the mat, ladies and gentlemen. People said he won, but at what cost? And look at this, watch very closely. Those in the 5th dimension can see the glasses he's handing to her. Roxanne keeping those close to her chest. Max Lightning is a very skilled competitor inside that ring. We've seen him enact some very dangerous maneuvers. Stiff kicks, chops, and a vicious spinning back kick. But there is no man that I know that knows how to utilize his kicks and chops more efficiently than Todori. Inside that ring, he is a dangerous competitor. He is vicious, will strike every single ligament, and more importantly, will catch you off guard with a dragon's breath or a poison kick and leave stunned permanent. As next up, ladies and gentlemen, Max Lightning of the Cosmic Connection takes on Todori. Look at this big kicks here. Huge single underhook brain buster. And now Todori biting at those hands. Wants to lead those fingers. And this is exactly what I was talking about. Going at every single ligament on the body. Big moonsault out the corner as Max is trying to get to his feet. And now Todori egging him up. Wants him to his feet. Come on. Huge, beautiful DDT. Look at the way Todori is just able to flip himself and act even more pain, I guess it would be the way to describe it. Throw his opponent off kilter. Big chop. And maybe Todori's been doing a little bit of study, was watching the matches between Leonidas and Lightning. As now Lightning is going to try his best to take control of this matchup. Fireman's carry position. Wait a second, squirming, but no! Drops him hard right on the knee. Ushigoroshi. Off the ropes, Todori. Huge hits, Hurricanrana takedown into a kip up. Ref 1, 2. Hands on the rope. That's the match. The ref didn't see it. His body was blocking it. That right here, look at this. Big Ushigoroshi. And if you watch closely, able to get this Hurricanrana. And you see the body blocking. Rematch, bro. Oh, look at this. Max must still be hurt from last week. He probably was in no shape to come out and compete tonight. This is insane. This is ridiculous. Well, we got a big card. We got a big show for you. We can't stop here. We cannot stop now. And some matches are just that quick, ladies and gentlemen. Some action is just gone so quickly. Entrances were longer than the match itself. As we are going to see some good old-fashioned wrestling here tonight. No flips, no big punches or over-the-top flips and tricks off the ropes. Hard hits, tight locks. These two men know a lot about that. And ladies and gentlemen, 1/3 to make wrestling great again. Hank the Tank. As he's looking to take on a man who knows a lot about good wrestling. Some might say he's addicted to it. Some might say he is engrossed in it. But most would say, no, I think all would say, he enjoys the thrill of the hunt. And you see Christian Hunter's coming out here with a lot on his plate, a lot on his mind. He wants to prove to everyone in the locker room that he is not a washed-up veteran who is looking for any opportunity or handout. There are people in that locker room who do not think Christian Hunter can actually get the job done here in SSW. They think he's going to be relegated to just some easy win whenever Matt Savior books them against him. But this is the opportunity against one of the most strong competitors here in SSW. A man who is known to break people's faces wide open with a spinning back fist. Can Christian Hunter get it done tonight? That is the question on everyone's mind. And I can't believe it either, ladies and gentlemen. I'm still thinking about the fact that Tadori just stole that match from Max Lightning, who was on an incredible up and down. Look at this! Look at this! Hank is just unloading, offloading already. Down in the ground and pound of salt. He is not giving Christian any opportunity. This is what I'm talking about. The people in the back, they think Christian is not up to par with the rest of them. They think Christian belongs in a retirement home, not in the wrestling ring with them. And they are looking at Hank to put Christian down tonight. And Christian has to do everything to prove to these people, prove to everyone, and maybe even himself, that he can still go. And look at this. Christian has that arm locked in deep. He is an excellent technician inside that ring. But Hank is, again, 1/3 to make wrestling great again. They know nothing about wrestling if not for the ground game, the technical game. How to overpower your opponent. Look at this. Snapmare takedown. Back into the elbow collar tie-up. These men are not giving either one. No, Hank has that arm firm. Wrenching it again. Oh, holding him down now. And Christian is looking worse for wear. Headlock applied. And this is going to be a very slow match. People are going to be they're going to look back at this and say this was an excellent showcase of technical wrestling inside this ring. What these two men are providing for us right now. And you can see this crowd is hanging on every moment here. Takedown. Christian backing up into that corner, looking at Hank. What's he thinking? Huge running double axe handle. And look at this, taking his opponent down after 2 of those, rolling him through into a kick. Now, what on earth could Christian be thinking now that Hank is deep in this corner? Hank caught him! Suplex! Crawling back to his feet. Hey, look at this. That's very smart of Christian Hunter, able to get outside this ring very quickly. But Hank knew exactly what he was thinking. Oh, big body shots now by Hank. Big scoop power slam. Christian with the kick up. Oh my goodness! Christian kicked up right into an Oklahoma smash. Spinning backflip right into the back of the head. And Hank's not done. Like I said, Hank's proving something to the boys in the back. He's putting this old man out to pasture in his eyes. Kicked in the midsection. And we know what's next. Wait a second. Flipped himself all the way up. Hunter breaks him down. Big chop caught by Hunter. And there's no escape. 1, 2. Scooped his opponent up into a beautiful driver. And look at this, wait, feet on the ropes. 2. Hank still was able to power out. And oh! Christian demonstrating some beautiful maneuvers here. And only for an effective 2. And going to what will win him. Look at this ankle lock, this knee bar. And Hank, it looks like he might be in the sights of Christian Hunter. Irish whipping him to that rope. Beautiful zap German. One, 2. And you see that? Hank's foot on that rope. Hank refusing to stay down. He wants to take Christian out tonight. Big drop. Oh my. That looked horrendous, but it was effective. It ain't gotta look good as long as it does the job, but it did not do that as Hank now hoisted on the shoulders of Christian Hunter. They dropped face first for his efforts. And wait a second. Wait a second, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a damn second. What is going on? Wait a second. The sledgehammer. What the hell? What the hell? And the ref getting rid of the sludge. Hank for the pin. Oh my goodness. Hank. By any means necessary, he said. We're getting Christian Hunter out of the company. He was either going to go willingly, but he's fighting. And so what does Hank do? He calls it a little backup to take him out. There's another one of those Oklahoma smashes. 1, 2. And no, Christian's still able to pop that shoulder up off the mat. Oh! Lured him in with those long legs of him. Vicious assault now to a kneeled Hank. Dragon screw leg whip here. Slamming it right hard against that mat. Now up on Brett's rope. Big splash. And Christian, what are you thinking here? Springboard. Big kick. As he was able to get back into the ring and take out Hank as well. And now, this is what he means. He likes to thrill. He's playing with his food. Dissected every single part of his opponent tonight. And what's he doing? Hey, Christian, what are you doing? Getting rid of that top turnbuckle. The ref looking at him, dead in his eyes. And what are you doing? Oh my goodness. Look at this. Just wrenching in the pain. Big boot right across the face, though. And the ref was too occupied with what Christian did there to be able to focus on the submission hold. And now Hank getting the upper hand. But Christian's still fighting. Some fight left in him. Hank is not allowing this man to get any upper hand against him. But under blocked it. Oh no! Hank! What the? Immediately! Look at this! Oh! Big huge elbow from Hank to the top of the skull. Oh, come on, ref! He just threw a blatant low shot. And uh-oh. Getting him to his feet. What is he thinking? Another one of those spinning back fists! That could be the match! That could be the whole match! One, two, no! And Hank clipping any sort of a comeback. Kick to the midsection. Hank looking for that power driver. And connects. And now all he needs to do is get away from those ropes. 1, 2, no! And you see Hank arguing with the ref, asking if it was a 3. And the ref firmly telling him 2. But now Hank has to be thinking, wait a second! A second power driver! Oh my God! Oh my God! 2, 3! Ladies and gentlemen, Hank has done it. Now look at this. Beautiful maneuver by Christian under for only a 2. And it was at this moment right here, we all thought he had it. But that foot on the rope is what kept Hank in. For as veteran as he might be, he was not able to do the thing and watch the ropes. And right here, that Oklahoma smash. It was after this first power driver that you're about to see right here. We thought the match was over. We thought this match was over after our first power driver, but we were wrong. It was then Hank would get his opponent back to his feet and enact a second one and take this match from Christian Hunter. And congratulations to Hank with a big, strong victory here tonight. Four and a half stars. As we move on into what is going to be our first of 2 tag team tournament matches tonight. As 2 new teams are here in SSW to prove they belong. as the old gods look to go 1-on-1. Oh, sorry. 2-on-2 with MS Best. As ladies and gentlemen, the entire atmosphere has changed. On the left, Goliath, but there is Archangel, Goliath, the old gods. There are no men who are able to stand before the old gods. But tonight, these two behemoths of men look to lock up with what Matt Savior has been cooking up for the last few months. He has been training two young men to come in to air to SSW and try to take this company by storm in the tag department. And these men, they send a shiver down my spine. There's just an energy about them that makes me feel uncomfortable, but I'm sure that is not an omen to be expected. As these men are now in the ring, waiting for their opponents to make their way to the ring. As Eli Brent and Carter Knox, MS Best, two graduates of the Michigan State University, making their way here to SSW. That Savior found these young men and scouted them both. Found them at the gym. Asked them, what do you think about a career in pro wrestling? What do you think about a career making people happy, earning gold? And these two are not just the best, they're MS Best. It's Archangel and Carter Knox gonna start us off here tonight. That's a whole big man in front of Carter. Big chop, and it does not move him. And look at this, grabs him. Big stiff clothesline, and that is a big man in the ring against you. Deep into his quarter now. Tag is made. And the old god's in firm control. Big back elbow. Wait a second, where is Archangel? Oh my goodness. That is a lot of weight being dropped all on you at once. And I don't know how Carter is recovering here. You know, not able to get underneath him. Not able to run through him. Carter, you gotta think outside the box here, big boy. Hey, wait a second. Big chop right across Goliath's chest. And now Goliath able to get out of that quarter and a clubbering blow here. And look at this. Again, not allowing anyone to get the upper hand and get any sort of traction against them. Goliath carrying him over into the corner. Big drop kick able to fail Goliath, but no, back to his feet immediately. Was only a momentary stumble. And look at this, Carter is doing everything he can now to try to stay on top of the big man. Climbing up his body, able for a huge pop-up fist right on the side of the face. His opponent does not stay down for long, however. And now Eli into this matchup, looking for the pin, just a 1 count. And Eli is the more energetic of these two men, so I'm excited to see what he does inside this ring. This is a huge first trial for MS Best. Oh my goodness, a strength powerbomb. Look at that handstand. Into the bridge. Oh my goodness, these young men. When you stand before a god, you have to perform feats of anything. Strength, endurance, and all of it will be tested against both Goliath and Archangel tonight. Huge thrust kick. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. How is he? How? I don't know how Carter is still standing. Tag is made to Goliath. Carter trying to get to his feet. And there's, oh my, two men who just threw their entire weight. That's over 600 pounds of weight. Big leg drop connects. Look at the size of those legs, actually. Able to intercept between the Carter and his partner. And now looking to close this ring off once more. Tag again is made. And these men looking to do it again. And oh, Carter with a quick tag. And oh, big kicks. DDT. And look at this. That DDT was able to stumble Goliath and rake a roll to the outside. But here on the outside, it is anyone's game in this 20 count. And oh my goodness, thrown right into those steps. If that kind of 5. Goliath catches him as soon as he gets in the ring. Flying forearm right to the face, but Goliath is just staying super on top of the opponent. Kick to the midsection and another DDT. I forgot to do weight detection. There's that German! Oh my god! Tag is made off of a stiff punch. And wait a second, Goliath, you're gonna be taken on a full ride by MS Best. 1, 2, no! The strength of these boys is not enough still. Deep in the corner again. And another stiff tag. Carter up in the electric chair. Cross body. Ref. 1, 2. And the ref, if she was just there a second faster, if she was there a moment sooner, maybe we'd be looking at these two men progressing to becoming the #1 contenders tonight. Now let's get another prediction up there, ladies and gentlemen. This one, it will go as long as it can, but until either it stops or the match does. And look at this thrown in the corner. Quick tag by Goliath made to Archangel. Caught the arm. Wait a second. No. No. Ragnarok has come. One, two. Ow on earth. I was expecting to see a 3 here. I'm not gonna lie to anybody. And if you hear me tear it up, it's because these boys are putting themselves, these young boys are putting themselves in far more hurt than is probably necessary. Double powerbomb. He is getting to his feet. No, caught him. Oh my God, able to stop Goliath. But Goliath Oh! Eli with impressive dexterity, clothesline, and it's out for the pin. 1, 2. Big chop, and it is as if Archangel is offended. Uranagi slam. No, caught by these beautiful back elbows. Get a clothesline. Oh, I think he was trying to take him down, but it didn't connect. Double axe handle. Oh no. He's not budging. Clothesline. Choke slam. No. Arm drag by. And look at him. The strength. Good wrench. Suplex. 1, 2. The hand on the rope. Goliath there still trying to make the break. And look at these. Doing everything they can to keep these big men down. And I don't think Matt Savior taught these boys how to combat big men like this. The biggest man I'm sure Matt Savior has been up against is a man the size of Kevin Storm or maybe Freddie Fisher, but no one this built. No one built like an entire. Well, oh my God! How did he do it? How did he hoist him over his shoulders? How on earth? Hey, what is he thinking here? And whatever he was thinking, Archangel putting him down quickly. Wait, Archangel, where are you going? Looking to end this. Roll up. Roll him to the big man. 1, 2. Just a 2. Stiff jab right to the side of the cheek. And he's being escorted halfway across this ring into the turnbuckle. And that turnbuckle became nice acquaintance as he landed face first. And I think that might have cut him. You can see some blood now pouring off the face of the young lad. Big spine buster here. What's Archangel thinking? Chop right across the chest. That's a big blow from a big man, man. I can only imagine what it feels like to have the wind taken straight out of your lungs the hard way. Oh my God. Deadlifting his opponent into a back suplex. And now picking up Eli. Eli's in the old God's corner as a tag is now made. Punch thrown. Eli caught. No, not again. Ragnarok has come. And look at this. Carter's not waiting. He doesn't think that Eli's going to be able to power out of that immediately. So he wants to take no precautions. Big stiff kick. And Eli, they're using that kick. Joining himself awake. Roll up. 1, 2. No! Goliath, they want to push him back! 2! And oh wait, Eli holding it! Hey, Goliath able to force himself up. He's not trying to reverse it again. Runs right into the forearm. And a tag is made to Carter Knox. Goliath back to his feet. He is down for wear. He has been in this match much longer than Archangel. Stiff shot. Carter knocks him down. Goliath to a knee. Stiff clubbing blow. It's now thrown into the corner. The tag is now made. And again, this back suplex powerbomb. The strength from these boys. Sidestepped and ran right into a clothesline. Oh. And the ref just allowing these punches to a downed opponent. Throw it up against the ropes. Runs right into a head, and oh my God! Slams him across the mat and chokes him, and then choke slams him for the trouble. Tag is made. Oh, no, 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 not again. Not again. Ragnarok falls. One. And oh! Eli not wasting any time. And ooh, it looks like Archangel was going to make Eli get out the ring if he didn't get out on his own accord. And now, strolling Carter into his corner. Ooh, big kick by Carter. Carter with a roll up! And MS Best is doing everything, and they are even willing to steal this match tonight. Any means necessary to progress here tonight. Both these men bleeding blood off the face, off the rope. What are they thinking? Full ride! Big is a guy for the huge man! And now, scoop slam it up right hard in the center of the ring. Tag is made to Goliath. Eli able to reverse the momentum of that Irish whip into his favor. And what is he thinking here? Pushing his opponent. Chaos Theory! German! 1, 2! Broke it up. And oh! Dragon suplex! But Archangel is not down! Oh my goodness. Eli is throwing everything he can at these big men. And I don't think it's enough. I don't think anything's gonna be enough to keep these men down. Against the ropes, and Eli doing the right thing. Getting over that top rope, making some separation. Is now Archangel again, what might be considered to be the freshest man in this matchup. No blood on his face. Not like these other men. And wait, no. Oh my God. Driving his shoulder deep right into his knee. And look at this, Eli taking a moment. Thought he was going to make the tag. No! Big avalanche body splash. Elbow misses. Oh my God. Look at the way he just levels his opponent. Forearm just extended and just throw him. And these men are not giving either team an opportunity to breathe here. Shoulder tackles now deep in that corner. Let's look at this. Going back into his corner. Tag is made. And you see Carter waiting. Oh, runs head first right into a boot though. Vicious DDT to level the big man. Hooking that tree stump of a leg. 1, 2, 3. And the old gods have fallen. As MS Best is trying to propel their way through the tag division at an accelerant rate. In what has to be the first of several hard-fought challenges ahead of them. You know, right here, this stiff German, we all were very impressed. And that hand on the rope. Right here, look at this. Ran right on a choke and deadlifted him for the slam. But right here, this 3 count that earned MS Best the ability to advance. Blood pouring down their face, sweat coming down the side of their cheeks, and they're doing nothing but progressing. As we're going to move into some more singles action and to some still high stakes, while everyone might not agree on them. Ladies and gentlemen, the next 2 matches are going to be opportunities to qualify for Team Saints at Sinners and Saints coming up. Team Sinners has already been established being the team for Kevin Storm and his crew. As Cameron Wright looks to earn himself a slot on Team Saints. And of course, if Team Saints happens to beat Team Sinners, well, they will earn themselves an opportunity of a title shot. Cameron Wright, one of the most flyest individuals to step foot in SSW, is not the only fly individual in this match tonight. Looking to make himself an opportunity. No, he is in fact up against a man who has been cultivated over the last few weeks and trying to rebuild and regain himself. We have not seen Carmelo Warren since his loss in the pit fight, but he is here tonight, and he is looking to be all the Saints. And you know, honestly, I think Carmelo could be part of the team to win if they are able to advance and make it to Team Saints. I think Team Saints would have a very good opportunity with either one of these 2 men, honestly. But of course, the other match tonight is going to be Yuri. I'm sorry, that is not what the other match is. The other match is Godric versus Ace. And that is, of course, going to be happening after this match. Ladies and gentlemen, Carmelo Warren has a chip on his shoulder, and he has a mindset he wants to fulfill. And the first step on that is to beat Cam Wright. This matchup is underway. These men going straight into the elbow collar tie up here in the center of the ring. And it's only a question of who's going to get the opportunity. And look at this. Melo throws him straight out of it. Look at her grab something, duck under the arm. And look at this, Cam caught him. Into the pin. Melo pushing it back. And Cam rolling it right back again. Ref's not able to get a 1 count. 1. 1. 1. And the ref having to reposition herself each time for these rolls. And back into the elbow collar tie-up. As I understand, you all want your money, you want your betting up. The betting is available. Do not worry, do not fret, my dears. As now Melo is in a precarious place as Cam turning around, headlock right to the mat. Ooh, look at this. Holding complete control here. Using the legs to keep Cam in place. Not able to progress. Oh, twisted, holding it. Holding it deep now. And these long legs of Melo are coming in quite handy for him tonight. No. Chopping it right across the side of the face. Uno. Big punches. Look at this. Thrown in that corner now. And Melo is doing everything he can to try to stay on top of Cam here. Wrenching that arm. And Cam not letting him get the upper hand. Flying forearm off the ground towards Melo. And now Cam deep in the corner. And we've seen this out of his teacher's playbook. Student of Kevin Storm. No. Not as good as Storm. Flying back elbow from Melo. Cam again trying to stay up here. Big drop kick from Melo. Into a second one as Cam trying to still stay on his feet. Crossbody. Melo levels him. Wait a second. And it looks like somebody wants Melo's picture. Melo, of course, a famous actor here in SSW and throughout all of the world. And somebody, of course, wanted it. Oh, that flash might have caught him right in the eye. And the ref telling the cameraman he's got to get out of here. Kick to the midsection. Melo caught it. Big belly to belly. How is he able to see? And oh, clotheslining him right to the back. And Melo, single leg drop kick by Cam now. Cam now walking on the back of his opponent. And I think that's a bit disrespectful personally, but I don't think he cares. Melo caught Cam. Beautiful $1 million slam. 1, 2. Add that to your portfolio, Cam. Melo seizing the moment, focusing on his opponent. Bit too far for his liking. Backstabber. And Melo not letting go. But Cam's leg is a bit too long. Into those ropes. And the ref a bit in the way. Maybe he yelling at. Maybe that's Melo yelling at him. Wait a second, forearms yelling at the ref. I was saying about being too close to the ropes. His legs just ain't that long enough. But look at this. Melo grasping his moment, his spotlight. This is it right now. But Cam not letting Melo get too far. Stopping him. Look at this, Melo. Knee right across the arm of Cam. And what on earth does Cam need to actually do here to bring his head back into this game right now? Deep arm drag. And now Cam grabbing Melo by the hair, pulling him deep in that corner. Going for a slam. Melo floats over the top into a reverse DDT. Melo up on Brett's rope once more. Calling for it. Asking, get to your feet. Diving Meteora. 1, 2. Oh! And don't get up, Cam. He might be looking to add another one. Another snapshot. Straight to the portfolio. 1, 2, 3. And congratulations to Melo, qualifying to be on Team Saint. Is Kevin Storm here? Is Kevin Storm in chat? I have an update from the general manager. For a Kevin Storm, a Mark Miller, a Stefan Delap, and a Vlad Dragos. Are at minimum Kevin Storm and Mark Miller here? Look at this, Melo with a strong victory. All of these 4 men, I will give you your update here in a moment. But I want to talk a little bit about Melo qualifying himself for, of course, that team matchup I was telling you about, where he is not going to be located on Team Saints. As we move on into our next match, which we will see Godric take on Ace. My clients are present. Thank you. I'm so glad that you are all here. For that is the team. Those 4 men's name I just said. The SSW World Champion, the SSW Silver Crown, and the SSW Tag Team Champions. And that does mean, in fact, those 4 men will make up Team Center. The 3 of you need to learn how to get along with a vampire for a single night. If you could do that for me. I'll let you discuss that amongst yourselves, though. But that's the booking. It will be Carmelo Warren and 3 other men versus every champion in SSW, of course. As Godric. I didn't say a vampire. I said anyway. Godric, the golden god here in SSW. Looking to make his way to the ring. He wants to be one of the men to stand across from the 4 champions of SSW. But there's another individual inside this match who would love another shot to stand across from Kevin Storm. And that is none other than the Ace, his opponent tonight. As Godric's... Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean Godric's music's not working? But we just... Well, ladies and gentlemen, Godric music, a bit of a technical malfunction there. But no idea what happened there. But as we proceed into this next matchup, and we saw this man earlier tonight. We saw a man who he aligned himself. Oxlong is considered a saint. I'm positive you are a saint. Put a pin in that, Mike. Put a pin in that, Oxlong. In certain denominations, that is. I don't know what that means. What am I supposed to... Are you... What does that mean? I don't know what that means. As the Ace is looking to become most importantly, the Ace is looking to fight at his home, at Sin City. Jesus. I don't need Jesus. Y'all need Jesus. I do nothing but preach the gospel of pro wrestling, and all of y'all are the ones that need to accept Jesus into your life. As Godric, the Golden God, and the Ace, oh my God, Ace exploding out of that corner. And we saw Ace earlier tonight in the corner of Carlos Rivera. And you gotta put your money up on Ace tonight if you are firmly in the corner of the house. Carlos Rivera picked up a strong win, and Ace looks to continue on that as he bests Godric here tonight and gets himself one step closer to Kevin Storm. To have his hands on a world championship. Finally, here in SSW. That's what Ace wants. He wants to be world champion. But no, there are men higher than him on that totem pole, and he will not allow them to think that they are better than the Ace. And one of those men that thinks they're better than the Ace is the man across from him in the blue. The man on the ground right now, Godric, the Golden God of SSW, who has been wreaking havoc throughout the roster, taking on and demolishing any individual who was willing to get in his way. So the people to step forth to Godric are, of course, Yuri, Infamous, Hugh. Look at the elbow. Of course, Godric has not quelled every beast here at SSW, but he has done enough to disturb and ruffle a few feathers. And, yo, my God! Ace able to catch and snatch Godric out of the air, but just for a 1 count. Now, come on, Ace. No need for the explicatives. I'm not going to repeat for what he said for the kids at home. But let's just say, he told Godric, no, bumping off the ref there. Big chop. Ace looking to keep firm control. Stiff roundhouse. Into the pin. 1. And now Ace is just going in, and he's unleashing what it has to be some pent-up frustration on the Golden Lord. Ace lost in a clean match against Kevin Storm, and you know he's mad, he's frustrated. He felt like he deserved better, but now he's got to work his way up from the ground up. And Matt Savior, a diving senton, as Matt Savior is now graciously gifted on the opportunity to earn that once more. As look in the ring, looking for the coin toss. Godric caught him. These vicious elbows, and Ace floats over while Godric was looking for maybe a power slam. And wait a second now, Godric throwing Ace. Ace got him right in the back elbow. This is exactly what I want. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Ace is out here just decimating this man. Exploder. Shout out to whoever just subbed. So it told me my sub goal increased, but it didn't tell me. I mean, it told me I'm 50% of my sub goal, but it didn't tell me who subbed. As Ace looking for the pin, feet on the ropes, ref 2, Godric throwing him off. So shout out to whoever just subbed. It didn't tell me. And now Godric trying to keep control of this matchup himself. He does not want to let Ace get back on top. I have not seen Godric be the man grasping for an opportunity to gain traction. As now on the ground, wait a second, deadlifting him up. There's that Golden Dominator. 1, 2, and just a 2. Godric was looking to put him away, and he wants more. Ace stumbling back to his feet. Throw it to that corner. Godric, no. Caught him. Catches that back elbow. Kick to the midsection. And Godric now. His opponent leaned hard on that rope. And oh, shoulder block. Now the man stumbling. Ace able to block. Or dodge, I should say, the punch. Up in the powerbomb position. Punches by Ace now. Running choke slam. And Godric reminding everybody who he is. Reminding everyone exactly what he does. Big slap right across the face. Stiff lefts and rights. And look at this. Now just throwing lefts, rights. Neither man giving the other the opportunity to get the upper hand. Going in. Look at this. Just now clubbing blows back and forth. Neither man getting the upper hand still. Godric. Look at this. Godric asking for an olive branch. A moment. Using that moment himself. Spine buster from the Golden God. 1, 2. No. I have never seen Ace contemplative in the moment of a match. The gift of the God's elbow. And Ace digging deep in that corner, sitting down. Thumbs down from Godric. Oh my goodness, a running hip attack. 1, 2, and no. Still just a 2. And oh, Ace dodging whatever Godric was thinking. Kicking out the legs, trying to take it out from underneath him. Jackpot! No, just stumbling him. Hit him with a quick jackpot. And where is he taking him now? Wait a second. Off of Brett's rope. Coin toss. And he's not done. He's not done. Second jackpot. Hook the leg. 1, 2, 3. What an excellent match. Ace showcasing once again exactly why he is a main eventer here in SSW and what separates him from the rest of the locker room. And look at this, right here, making his opponent stumble for that jackpot. But that was not the end of the matchup. No, Ace had a plan and enacted off a bread rope. A coin toss off that middle rope. And he was not done still. For right then and there, another jackpot would lead him to a victory here in SSW. And now we know 2 of the 4 men who will get that opportunity to fight the champions at Saints and Sinners. And you gotta keep your eyes on the house tonight. As we move into our next matchup of the evening, we are going to go to a quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to know, and I want to talk to the people here in the crowd. What is everyone's favorite match so far? What has been everyone's favorite moment so far? For me personally, I've got to say, I'm really reeling off of MS Best, getting what it has to be a strong debut win. And I will tell everyone right now, These last 2 men are going to be a tag team, and we will determine that tag team from the losers of the tag tournament. So do not fret. We have our 2 singles competitors, and now we need to figure out our 2 tag competitors. Ace finishing Godric was textbook, baby. Clean paperwork. I don't know what that symbol means, but I love it. We have 2 other matches here tonight aside from this tag team match. We have this tag team match. We have Yuri taking on Prince Leonidas. And of course, we have our main event of the evening, in which we will see Uptown JB take on Vlad Dragos. Give it a little bit more time so people can come in middle of one of the entrances and not middle of the fight. I'm trying to get on and keeping me strong. Black butter from in my skin. Everybody's always fighting to win. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this next matchup, ladies and gentlemen. As the arena goes black, but the music cuts on. Brian and Reggie Taylor, the feathers of the fallen, are making their way to the ring right now. And look at this, these 2 men are wanting to make an excellent demonstration of what an era of darkness truly looks like here in SSW, and these 2 want to take over. Vlad is already the Silver Crown of SSW, so it is only right in their minds for them to capture the Tag Team Championships. Brian making his way the long way, and Reggie inside already. The wild man Reggie Taylor, flanked by the younger brother Brian Taylor. Feathers of the fallen. As now, it is time to step back, because the next 2 men that come out are gonna do nothing but apply tons of and tonight feels like a good night. Tonight feels like Starry night. These 2 boys are looking to go places, looking to take SSW by storm. We've seen the powerhouse of SSW, Andre Knight. I'm sorry, the power of the School of Storm, Andre Knight. And we've seen the high flyer of the School of Storm, DeAndre Vega, separately. But it's been a while since we've seen them together in a ring, doing what they do best, and that is performing for these people. as Brian starting us off up against Reggie. And Reggie. And I'm sorry, Brian started us up against Vega. And Vega with a strong opening combination into what was a beautiful scoop slam. Now Brian trying to keep control here. Throwing him into his corner with his partner. No, Vega able to shift momentum here. Big kick. Running out of the corner. Oh, kick right on the top. Reggie having to drop himself. Reggie trying to take out the legs. Vega able to dodge. And that dodge came at the face. And kicked right into Brian. And now Brian caught in the Starry Knight's corner. Uh-oh, these boys lining up. Big run and cross check. And ladies and gentlemen, let me get these bets up for you. I know. I'm behind on the bets. Nobody's telling me though. What is sorry. This is of course our other tournament match for the evening. As now Reggie is in this ring. And look at this choking. Come on, ref. Get him out of the corner. He's just choking Andre now. Predictions are up. Oh, scrape it across the top of the nose. Feathers doing their best, but Andre and Vega are, of course, a well-oiled tag team themselves. Roll up here. Ooh, quick to get reversed. And Andre doing good to get right out of that. And oh, vicious choke here. Come on, ref. Ref! Diving elbow drop to a standing Andre Knight. One. And just a one count because Vega's having none of it. Out of the corner. Hopping off of the middle to the top into a moonsault. And Reggie is just quick across this ring. Of course, that's why he's a wild man. That's exactly why they call him this. Earning that nickname in earnest. Now, springboard. Oh my goodness. Able to take Andre and flip him with his own momentum. And now the feathers tagged made to Brian. Whipping him off the rope here into a huge double flapjack. And Brian rolled to the outside and waiting for Andre to make his arrival. Thought he was looking for a back suplex, but instead transitions into a side slam. Right back out of 4. I think Brian was thinking a double foot stomp, but instead had to drop down and deliver it the old-fashioned way. Ref caught a count of 9 here. SSW that 20 count. And oh, Andre able to stop himself before being thrown in that barricade, but Brian was able to recover and throw him straight into that ring. Ref that count of 12 before these men get back in. And look at the strength. Andre able to firmly plant himself. Shh. And throw his opponent in the corner. Big chop. Brian back to his feet. Runs right into a stiff clothesline though. Tag made to Vega. And the two men who started this matchup off back in the ring against each other. Hopping over. What's he thinking? Ooh, schoolboy. No. Kick right to the midsection now. Excellent moves here. Spinning super kick. Vega dancing to the stars. Into the pin. Deep in his corner. 1, 2. Starry Night was looking to advance here. Trying to become the number 1 contenders. Into the midsection. Big double axe handle. Tag is made to Reggie now from Brian. And ooh, big kicks. And now an arm drag. Try to confuse Reggie. Make sure he doesn't know where he is. What is Vega thinking on the apron here? Big single leg drop kick once more. Reggie right to his feet. Oh, Vega was looking at a jump, and he got caught quick with a kick there. And look at this, Brian now back in this matchup, flying double axe handles. Where is Brian going? Oh my goodness, diving headbutt. And now Vega back to his feet. Quick punch. Throwing him in the ring. And wait a second. Reggie was looking to take advantage. Hit. And look at the arm drag into the steps. And this is exactly where Vega wants to be. There's no one in your corner. Brian. Deep splash. And now, dragging him away from his opponent. And oh my goodness. Alabama slam, using the corner to get the leverage. And not allowing him to get any sort of a tag. Vega exploding out of that corner into the roll up. 1. Just a 1 count. Tag is made to Reggie. But Vega is still fired up, not allowing his opponent to get the offense ahead of him. Target set. Acquired. No! He dodges the drop kick. Tag is made. And another flying double axe handle. Uh-oh. The neck of Brian cracked. Guillotine using that top rope. And wait a second. Now picking up Vega. Dumps Vega to the outside. Throws Andre into his corner. Tag is made. No! On the shoulders! It's the countdown to the end of the world! Into the pin! 1, 2! Andre refusing to stay down! But out of the corner! There's that moonsault! Tag is made! And we'll see it now, but in reverse! Countdown to the end of the world! And now, 3! Ladies and gentlemen, the feathers of the fallen have progressed in this tournament. And the feathers have demonstrated once again exactly what they do here in SSW. And what do they do? They inflict despair and spread darkness. As you see some of the highlights of this matchup, another brief 2 count, but right here was the beginning of the end of this matchup. And it was it right here in reverse. Countdown to the end of the world as Brian made the 3 count. And Brian filling in the spot of Vlad. Amazing matchup between some of the most amazing competitors we have in the tag division here in SSW. But of course, following that, there can only be one match. And that's our penultimate match of the evening. We are going to see some young guys go back and forth, as the Wonder Boy Yuri is going to go one-on-one with Leonidas. As the question on everyone's mind is, what is the Wonder Boy been up to? And what is he going to be doing here in SSW as he progresses? Everybody wants to see the Wonder Boy Yuri get a championship. Everybody wants to see the Wonder Boy Yuri get his due. And the question isn't a if, it's only a matter of win. Standing across from him, however, is another young competitor here in SSW looking to make a name and claim a mark here. Some might say he is destined to be SSW champion. If you look at the men who have held that belt, including its current owner, they are all related. There are an exceptional amount of men, I should say, who are related to this young man, and so he believes that it is in his destiny, his lineage, to be champion. As Prince Leonidas wants to make a name. And right here, you hear the music swell. These people, for Leonidas, they are on their feet. They enjoy seeing him, but they do not enjoy the methods in which he always takes to the top. As Leonidas goes one-on-one with Yuri right now. I hope everyone has been enjoying the show tonight. I hope everyone has enjoyed the matches, the tag team matches we have put on. And I can only hope that the rest of the show performs and exceeds your expectations tonight. And look at this. Yuri in that corner. And look at this. Come on. Tossing him right out. Into the pin. Quick. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Big chop here. And oh, looking for a knee. Sidestep by Yuri. Quick young man in his own right before Leonidas can get to his feet. Big moonsault off that top rope. And now both these men vying for control once again. Yuri throwing away Leonidas. Jumping over. Ooh. Vicious flying crossbody. And look at the kip up afterwards. Leonidas able to be a very dexterous young man in there. Stiff blows here. Grabbing the arm. Big knee. Drop kick. Yuri stumbles down to the ground here. Trying to get back to his feet. And now Leonidas deep in the corner. What is he thinking? Running knee. Yuri swipes the leg out from underneath him. One, two. Now Leonidas trying to get himself up. Hoist himself into that seated position. Yuri taking a moment. Bathing in it. Oh! Missed the drop kick. Leonidas and again gets caught in a moonsault. He's now Yuri on the middle rope. What is he thinking up on that? Up on Brett's rope here. Big drop kick. And he jumped halfway across the ring for that. It's now he's thrown into that corner. Yuri catching him, looking for a power slam. No, Leonidas flies over the top. Kick. And what's he thinking? Up in a power slam, power bomb position, I should say rather. Goodness gracious, my mic is muted. My apologies. But look at this, the Schoolyard Special into this matchup right off. I don't know how long my mic has been muted, so I do apologize. And Yuri with a strong victory here in SSW. And like I said, it's only a matter of time. Not an if, just when will Yuri be champion. As we move on into our next matchup of the evening. And our main event. We will see Uptown JB going one-on-one with Vlad Dragos. And as per usual, we'll be running a brief ad real quick just to break up so we can watch our main event uninterrupted. But before we get to that, how is everyone doing? How is everyone enjoying the main event? How is everyone enjoying the rest of the card and the show tonight? I really do hope you all enjoyed it as much as I have been, because this has been one hell of a ride. Of course, we opened up tonight with a matchup that didn't even go to plan for some people, as Tadori quickly bested Max Lightning in our second match of the evening. Of course, we had our two beautiful tag team opportunities, in which MS Best, the debuting tag team by the general manager Matt Savior, beat the other debuting team in the Old Gods. And of course, Starry Night did not manage to get the victory against the Feathers of the Fallen. As ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and move into our final match of the evening. And I've got to say, I'm excited. I cannot wait to see this match. Honestly, and that's... I'm a two-stairs. Ladies and gentlemen, Uptown JB. I am so excited to see this man come out and demonstrate once again why he is one of the best athletes here in SSW. He shows up and outperforms each time he steps into an SSW ring, and right now is the time to do so. If JB can manage to pick up a victory against a man who has been running rampant over the last few weeks, well, he might earn himself an opportunity at the Silver Crown. Just yet. And ladies and gentlemen, Uptown JB is in for a fight as the leader of the Fallen has arrived. And you can feel the tension in the air. You can see the smoke. You can hear the music, but more importantly, you can hear the boos. And you can see the belt around his waist. Vlad Dragos is here. The Silver Crown of SSW. And no one thought he was going to do it. No one thought he was going to take the title for Stefan. But to Vlad, it was only a matter of time before the era of darkness spread its wings once more. This man, he does not know what he is going to do next, but I'm sure we are all in anticipation. And ladies and gentlemen, JB is in for the fight of his life. Running knee right to start this matchup. Come on, Vlad. There's money to be bet, opportunities to be made. Look at this, back into it. Head like a block. Big punches right on the side of the face of JB. Knee right across the side of the face. Now JB is doing his best to try to keep this action up in his corner and keep this match up for him. He wants to keep the champion down, and that's what he needs to do. Big drop kick. And look at this. Quick opportunity. He could be looking to end it all right now. One. Just a one. And JB got suckered into that corner, caught by a back elbow. And now the matchup changed right on the dime. Vlad, come on. Oh my goodness, what is he doing? Oh my God, ref! Ref, please, he's just biting at the neck of his opponent. He's literally biting him. Slamming his head right on the mat. And no, back down to take advantage of a prone JB. And look at this. Stiff jabs right in the face. And Vlad now carrying JB into the corner. What could he be thinking? Kick right in the midsection. Come on, man. Back up some. Give him an opportunity to breathe. Kick to the midsection. Up underneath. And now, big drop kick by JB. JB with a roll. Oh, he's caught the roll up by Vlad. Rolls out. Clothesline. Stopped. Stiff right hook, but JB's not falling. Look at this. These men exchanging blows quickly back and forth. Vlad. Big slap, and the disrespect is heard. Caught the slap. Vlad not allowed it. And there's the taste out of Vlad's mouth now. Drop kick by JB levels Vlad. And this is JB's moment. Off the rope. Bowling. Elbow drop connects. 1, 2. And JB in the corner. Caught him. No. Jump to that middle rope to get the upper hand. Big stomping in the chest. Vlad caught him again. Roll up. 1. And that Vlad is a wily character. He will do any and everything to keep advantage here in this matchup. And caught him. Oh, we've seen this before. Tombstone. Pile driver. Oh no. And the match could just change on a dime like that. You ever been dropped hard on your head? Cool. Now try being dropped hard on your head forcefully by a man who wants to end you. 2-step! JB! The mushroom stop! 2! No! There's the running knee for Vlad. Oh my God. Just immediately recovered. There was no hesitation off that 2-step. Big kick. JB falls off the apron. Now Vlad watching him. Kip up by JB. As Vlad regains his poise and slides out the ring following him. And oh, run right into the steel post there. And I throw him around the arena. JB, you got to get him in the ring. It's a 20 count. He's going to have time to recover. Double foot stop. No. Vlad able to roll out the way. Oh, Vlad was looking to grab him by his neck there. I don't know what he was thinking. And oh, throwing right in that barricade. And now Vlad not letting JB get firm control of him and try to maneuver where he's going to be walking next. Ref at a count of 6 on the outside. The ref saying, get in. Vlad saying, shut up. Nailing the coffin on the hard flooring. Come on, Vlad. Kick to the midsection. Impaler. Ref at a count of 11. Look at this. Turning him over for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations to Vlad Dragos. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Did we expect anything different? I love just to see JB out there dancing across my ring, but when you're standing across from a man who you can't even consider to be human, what are you meant to do? But most importantly, Vlad, he did what he wanted, and he's showcasing this new era of darkness. Look at this. Two-step. Two-step for a 2 count. And Vlad was just able to maneuver his way around this ring in a way I've seen only him do. Look at this right here. Vicious. Nailing the coffin neck breaker. And finally, the Impaler. And that Impaler was all it took for a 3 count. And look at him laughing. Laughing at everyone else here in the company. And congratulations to Vlad for his victory. But thank you to each and every one of you who are tuned in to SSW here tonight. I thank you, and I will see you next Wednesday at the same time for another excellent episode. Thank you, and have a good night.